Tonight there was a really interesting debate in Dorset about the square meal. And I was asked to chair the meeting, but also to think about how the local authority might be able to take on a lot of the removal, potentially, of barriers to what those in the audience wish to achieve. I got from the audience that one of the issues was education, but not traditional education, but practical education. One of the areas I think that the local authority can help with is assisting schools in ensuring that their school children can get to places like Discover Farming, just outside of Bridport, which gives a practical experience for children of all ages to learn how food is produced, how it is sold, how to cook, and where it comes from. I think the other area that the local authority can help with is communicating better and signposting people to where they can actually get services within communities, because there's a huge amount going on in West Dorset in particular. And I think that signposting, that information place is really something we can do. And for the audience not to mention something which was launched this year called Live Well, which is precisely that signposting and trying to get people to change their habits, their everyday habits, just to walk a little bit further, just to not get on the bus at one bus stop, walk on to the next one, just to take the bicycle out. Little things can really change people's activity, but also make them think about the importance of what they're putting inside them, and what they're eating, how they're cooking it, and where they're buying it from. I think that the consumer counts, and it really is for us to be able to empower residents to be able to have a greater choice, and perhaps with the food producers and with those who want to promote healthy living, is to try and get over the barriers of where that food is available from. Local authorities might be able to assist with that, particularly when it comes to the complex network of public transport that we have, all sorts of mechanisms of transport which may be able to help deliver that. The other area, of course, is green spaces, and through the planning regulations, the Health and Wellbeing Board in Dorset has already taken some action to try and ensure that within planning applications there is more room for green space, therefore the ability to grow more, therefore the ability to be outside. That in itself addresses mental health, but also, of course, healthy living. We're all used to, in the local authority, local government arena, talking in a language I think doesn't help actually residents, young people in particular, but of all ages, really know what we're doing, and therefore what they can receive and what they can do for themselves. So I think getting to the bottom of the language barrier, and also the issue of data sharing between local services. We should all be able to do that so that there's one contact, one person, one contact. I think there's some real barriers that can be removed at a local level with the help of residents in Dorset. And I feel really strongly that language is something that we can start with and communicate better and signpost better to what information and services are out there for people to use if they so wish. So there are many areas that local authorities can help with. The question of what can we do about potentially the supermarket power, that might come down to more of a national push, but national governments listen to bottom-up resident behaviour, and that is where in Dorset we can make a real difference.
How do you think the food and farming systems to be improved?
Why so many children have breakdown of barrier, you've got farming right at the moment.